Yeah, man, what's happening, everyone? I'm Tinchy, Stryder, Mr. Cloud9 Flea in the building right now. Yeah, and Universal. I've been ever since I've been signed to Universal. It's like it's fun, man. It's one of them things where when I was growing up and you hear about Universal, it's just like some massive. I guess the name itself explains it. Like Universal, when you see like films, music, and you see the whole logo and everything going around it, and then being a part of that from where I've come from is such a big thing for me, man. And from where I came from, my music I used to make, I didn't once say I could imagine, not like I didn't have like aims or high hopes, but I just felt like the mainstream or pop music or whatever they want to call it or categorize it as wasn't for us, where it was coming from, that people will never connect to where we've come from. And then like I guess one day we just thought, you know what, do what you gotta do, people gotta like you for what you are, you don't have to change and be what, because it's easier to be yourself than anything else. So I guess when I first started making my music, went through all them stages, got to a stage where it was independent, me take over, that's my management, Jack and Archie, and then like they was like, you know what, we've got a track in, everything we've got, got to point to this last track and then see what happens, because we got to a certain stage where we couldn't, as independent, couldn't do nothing no more to get to another level. So I actually met Ben, realized that he's actually sort of come from where I've come from and the music, and I sort of recognized his face like from a bit before that, and he was telling me how he's been like championing my music.
With Tinchy and how that whole situation came around for me, I was actually Darkus's assistant at that time, and I wasn't an A&R manager or anything like that. I was just basically picking up the phones and doing his diary, and got a call one day. At the other end of the line was Jack, who's one of Tinchy's managers, and he said, you know, he's got this artist Tinchy Stryder, and he wanted to send some music over. And I remember they came with this press pack, and they had all the shrink wrap albums and everything. And I think we all thought, yeah, we're gonna sign a record deal and some 5-album deal that day, but that was just really naive. And I think Darkus gave us all quite a reality check. He winded up getting in the studio with Fraser T. Smith, and they made a record called Stryder, man. And that just started to pick up heat, and all this time here we were keeping in touch. Jack kept sending me updates, and Archie kept sending me updates, and I kept relaying that to Darkus and just nagging him and saying, let me do the deal, let me do the deal. And eventually Darkus sat me down and said, look, just get the boys in, let's have a conversation and see if we can try and make this happen. And basically the rest is history.
Anyone who's starting music or writing lyrics, songwriters, whatever you do, I guess, like, to be honest and real and upfront with you, music is not an easy game, and then not everyone's built to be like the front man. There's different things you can do, but if you do know in yourself that you're making something where you believe in, and it's like deep inside of your heart, you think this is what I want to do, you know you're good at it, and you know, like, there's people you listen to and just learn things off them, just learn and take advice from people that are necessary. And I guess I'll always say this is in like focus, patience, belief, man. Them three things, you gotta always stay focused, and you know what I mean, like patient. Nothing, no one said it was easy. Nothing happens too fast, so you gotta be patient. But when it does start happening, it can be rather fast, so you have to be ready to adjust the pace, and then have belief in yourself and what you're doing, man, and trust the people around you. That's key. Yeah.